Howdy y'all, Banana Babe here, and I just got back from a little jog, 1.3 miles with my dog, a jog with my dog. And this is just a short response to Rebecca Rosenberg, my sister in Raw in Austin. I'm here in Houston. She's the Texas Fruitarian, and I basically challenged her to do something outside of her comfort zone that she hasn't done before. And the reason why I did this, I really don't like to tell people what to do, but she's changing course in her healing. It was all about the multiple sclerosis and the MS and hypoglycemia and Hashimoto's, which bye-bye, that's all gone on 80-10-10. Truthfully, for her, both of us, we work best at 95-5. And so now her focus is bodybuilding, working out, and building muscle and losing fat. She's already lost 80 pounds. I always forget to mention that because to me that's not the point, and it wasn't the point for her. That just happened while she was healing, but now she's shifted her focus. So this is in response to the video she made, because she was asking people like, hey, what do y'all think? Some people are concerned, Marina. And I just want to state for the record, I am not concerned about Rebecca in any way, shape, or form. She's going to be fine. Absolutely. I'm not concerned. She can continue what she's doing, but she has a new focus. She has a new goal. And in support of that goal, my sense, my thinking, my experience, my own understanding, and, again, always take it with a huge grain of celery salt, is that the equation for me basically is when you need to change state of being, then you need more energy. So right now she is working out more and she wants to build muscle and lose fat. So she's changing state, and movement is a change of state also. So I went for a little jog. I make sure I up my calories for that. I take that into account, and I'm not doing it in any way for weight. I could care less about my weight, y'all. I'm 100% serious, and I know that's not common. I want to be healthy. And when I'm healthy, my weight will be exactly what it needs to be. So right now it's 122. It used to be 128, 127, 130, around there when I was an Omni or even just cook food of any kind. But this is where it is right now, 2,300 to 2,600 a day. So my challenge to her was to eat 3,000 calories, even more when she worked out, because her life as it is, she's incredible. Just so you know, she is a powerhouse. She gets up 5:30 in the morning during the workday. She has an hour and a half drive there, an hour and a half back, 3-hour round trip commute. So much respect just right there. Like, wow. And then she has a Facebook page, and she has a YouTube channel, and she makes videos, she educates, she gets the word out, and she spends a lot of time talking with people and answering questions and private messages, and wow, just really giving of her time, all for free, never charges. And so she's a busy woman. Her life has been such, and she's been open about this, is that, she's pretty much had to depend on herself. And it's been an adrenaline-filled life for good reason. And so what I'm about to say is in solidarity and support with Rebecca. She has basically been able to survive by using adrenaline as a resource. I get that. I was right there with her. And I'm 52, she's 33 and a half. At this point in my life, and with things that have happened, I have really moved towards making sure I keep adrenaline low. When adrenaline is high, adrenals tank, and I talk about adrenals all the time, one of my favorite topics, the A word. And so for me, the equation is very simple. When you do something that you need energy for, you need to add calories. And if you don't do that, your body's going to rely on adrenaline. When it uses adrenaline, very well known, it will stall weight loss. It will, obviously she's lost 80 pounds, but it will that plateau. And for me, I'm in support of her doing what she says she wants to do in terms of building muscle and losing the fat. So if she does nothing else, she's gonna be totally fine. Seriously, y'all, I am not concerned. No concern at all about her. She's brilliant. I mean, she's destroyed MS, Hashimoto's, hypoglycemia. I mean, what am I? What do I have to worry about? But so in support of that, I said 3,000 more on workout days. I also said I'd like to see you get into bed by 10:30. And she said, well, just tell me how many hours you want me to sleep. And I said, no, it's really about circadian rhythms. And she said, well, mine is, I'm a night owl. And I said, yeah, adrenaline junkies are night owls. And so, again, this is not her sense of herself at all. So I'm asking her to do something outside of her comfort zone. I have no idea how this is going to go. But if for myself, as an experiment to see, I feel she needs to be honest, not just to try to not push her too hard to really be successful. She's going to need 3,000 plus calories. And luckily she does eat often, so that won't be an issue. And luckily she also normally does 95-5, which is 90% carbs, 5% fat, and 5% protein. I believe also that's going to make a big difference. So this flies in the face of everything traditional, and anything I say does not apply to cooked food. It doesn't apply to high fat. It doesn't apply to raw till 4. So please know that this is only low fat raw vegan. This doesn't apply to gourmet raw. This doesn't apply to any of that, So even if it's vegan cooked food, even if it's whole, which is great, do it, wonderful. But anything I'm saying does not apply to those things. So I said, okay, great. Tell me what you want me to do. And she's like, what? And I said, yeah, challenge me, I mean, give it to me. And I said, I can't do high fat and I can't do reduced calories or not eating often. I draw the line at that because it's not good for my health. And she said, okay, for you, 3,500 calories. And I was like, yes, that's amazing. I love it. I got excited, y'all. I was excited. So, I ask people to eat, women, 2,000 plus calories all day long. That's what I tell them to do. So she's basically saying, okay, put your banana where your mouth is, Banana Babe, and, eat the way you're asking people to eat. Go beyond your comfort zone and eat a lot. And you may be uncomfortable. And I was first like, look, with work, if it makes me physically ill or if I can't sleep and it's affecting my work, I'm not going to be able to do it. And, watching her video made me realize that she was kind of asking me to suck it up, literally suck it up, suck up your banana cilantro smoothie the way you ask other people to do it, the way you say, I know it's difficult, but, it's really important. So I'm going to give it a go, y'all. 3,500 calories. I'm excited. But, I'm going to need to be on my game. I'm going to need to be organized. I can't wait. I can't do my normal 2,300 and then at 10 o'clock at night go, oh my gosh, I need another 700. I mean, I could, but I really don't want to. So, so not 700. She's 3,500. So, 2,300, do another 1,200. So I got to be on my game with it. I got to make sure that I have enough ripe fruit, especially bananas at all times. So I'm excited. We're planning for after she gets some measurements done, and I think she said 4 weeks, and then we're planning on doing it for 4 weeks. And if memory serves, no one has completed a challenge with her, and I can't guarantee Rebecca or anybody I'm going to be perfect on this. I mean, there may be a day when I'm not short or I go over. I don't think going over is going to be a problem for her, but I really plan on 3,500 a day, and I truly am excited about that. I'm excited because I want to see how this works, because my belief and what I say to people is, if you feed your body low-fat raw vegan, you have to be honest with yourself, and Rebecca understands this. You have to put this in Chronometer and really see, because an apricot has 17 calories. So I eat 10 apricots, I got 170 calories. So I'm thinking, 10 apricots, they've got 40 calories each or 60. You can't just guess at this in the beginning. And even now, I didn't know how many calories were in apricots until recently. So I'm going to be very truthful and input and see and track it and do all that good stuff that I'm asking other people to do. And it's going to be 3,500 calories. But again, if you work out, more calories. If you want to gain weight, more calories. If you want to lose weight, more calories. It's a change of state. And so one thing about the sleep that I don't think I really conveyed to her is that with circadian rhythms, if you're not getting to bed when the rhythm of the earth and the sun is working at wherever you are in the world, then you need more calories because you're going to rely on adrenaline. And that girl, she is up late, she's up early, she go. So, I mean, I'm not saying she doesn't have energy or she, she isn't active. I'm not saying that. She's, wow, amazing. She goes on very little sleep. And, but guess what kicks in with that? I mean, it's adrenaline. So, she's got a lot of adrenaline going on and she can handle it the way the way she eats. She can deal with it. She's fine the way she is, truly fine. If she wants to do what she's saying she wants to do with the muscle and the fat, then she has to address the adrenaline. And the antidote to adrenaline is fruit, fruit and greens. I mean, she really needs celery juice, a lot of celery juice. I mean, if whatever she can handle in the morning of celery juice would make a difference. So my ultimate would be, for her to have 16 ounces of celery juice every day, and then 3,000 calories of fruit on non-workout days, more on workout days. I would love for her to do some greens after a bit, but right now, because she works on adrenaline so much, her digestion doesn't really do all that well with greens. I mean, I'm saying it, that's my belief. I don't know if that's her belief, but that's my belief. And so, something she told me too, and she said I could share with y'all, is it's a little bit sad. It's a lot sad, actually, but she told me that they had an emergency with her dog last night, and they had to go get it taken care of, and it was scary, and she was worried everything's going to be fine, but in that moment it was scary. And so guess what? She got on the scale this morning, and what do you think it said? Nothing changed. She's been eating the same, working out the same. She gained 2 pounds. So with adrenaline comes weight, and she's talked about this. She's talked about stress weight and easily gaining weight with nothing changing except for stress. And she had, prior to this job, a really abusive boss, incredible stress, really, really, really unsafe emotionally workplace. So tons of adrenaline. So, oh my gosh, I'm talking so long, y'all. All this to say, it's gonna be fun. I love it. I'm excited, and I think she's awesome that she's pushing me in a way I need to be pushed. Hey, Marina, come on, you walk the walk, talk the talk, girl. And I'm with her. So, 52, 5.5-year raw vegan. Just went for a run. You can see the sweat. No makeup. Just here I am. And I'm looking forward to sharing it with y'all. So, wish us luck. And, I think a big thing for people is that they're like, don't push yourself past your comfort, listen to your body. I have, also a sense about that whole listen to your body thing. I listened to my body when I started this way of eating. I ate salads. I was listening. It said, yeah, eat greens. And I was like, why? I'm not thriving. I'm listening to my body. I'm not thriving. I wasn't getting enough calories. I needed to eat more fruit. So eating more fruit helped me to thrive. That's not what my body was saying. It was saying eat salads. So, a lot of people listen to their body and they go back to cooked food, they go back to animal products. But listening to your body, it's a really subtle thing to do when you're not stressed and busy and distracted and overwhelmed. And if you have jobs and kids and deadlines and bills to pay and fights and stress and tension, traffic, sometimes it's not so easy to listen to your body. So, if you don't have any of that and you have a really, even-keeled life and lots of quiet and time to just focus in, listen to your body. Fantastic. So for me, I listening to my body has been a funny thing. I just basically figured out that I need to eat 250 calories minimum per hour when I'm, out working out and about, and then at home 200 an hour. And I need to eat often. I need to eat every hour, or even just sipping smoothies. And that works for me. So that's, about 2,300 calories for me. So listening to your body is great in theory, but in practice, I just don't ever see it happen really. And another thing is that hunger, like right now, I just went for a jog and I had 20 ounces of peach juice before I went. And I can feel like, if I really focus in, I can feel like a little bit of gurgly, a little empty feeling, a little bit of like a pressure in the throat. You know, I'm starting to focus on the throat area because I hear that's where true hunger comes from. And if I focus in there, and I really never felt it there, but I've never really focused in. I've never listened to that part of my body. So, yeah, I can feel a little bit there and a little gurgly, a little emptiness. So there I am listening to it. But you know what, y'all? Just now when I was talking to you, I really didn't notice that because I was focused on you all and talking to you and enjoying it. So, yeah. Thanks for listening, y'all. Sorry to go on. And please watch, Texas Fruitarian. She's got amazing stuff on there. We do some really fun interviews together. I love her so much. So no matter what happens with this, it's going to be a wild ride, and I'm looking forward to it. And thanks so much for listening, y'all.